Since the message has spread to the East African nations, faithful brothers have dedicated years to the translation of the message books into Swahili. The good these brothers have done with the tools they have is truly remarkable. However, prior to our visit, translating, proofing, and printing books was a difficult, time-consuming, and often inefficient process. Individual brothers in Arusha, Dar es Salaam, Nairobi, Kenya, and other places each worked on whatever book he felt led to translate. This sometimes resulted in the same book being translated twice or even 3 times. The proofreading and editing were also often inconsistent from translator to translator and even from translation to translation. Once the book was finished, the brother took his translation to a printer, printed as many copies as he could afford. These were then sent to local churches. Unfortunately, these shipments were not regular, and no one had any say over which book would be sent next or when it would arrive. This was frustrating for hungry believers to have such a limited and irregular supply of books. One of our main goals for this mission trip was to streamline and unify the translation efforts in the region and give as many churches as possible the ability to print their own books on demand. Brother Mark Sylvester headed up the technical team, which included Brother Philip Maugbe and Brother Peter Coffey. Brother Mark organized for 12 desktop computers to be donated by his employer, Ingalls Markets. He and Peter spent 6 weeks wiping the hard drives and preparing the machines for use in Africa. Every library or church that was asked to participate was given a turnkey hub package that had everything necessary to begin printing books. Each library received an HP LaserJet printer, refillable ink cartridges, a computer, book trimmer and stapler, and all the essential cables and accessories, and a set of all translated messages on discs. This setup allows each library or church to print as many copies of whatever book they wish to have. Additionally, each of the translators who attended the training sessions conducted by Brother Mark and crew were given a laptop and a Microsoft Word template for translation. The technical team held training sessions for the translators and librarians using the very computers they would later be given. This allowed the brothers to be trained and set up each system at the same time. The librarians were shown how to assemble and connect their computers and printers. Using these computers, the team showed the librarians how to personalize the various settings needed for file types and printers. The librarians were then shown how to either download the message from the online Hub database or take messages from the Hub disk library. Each brother printed a book and was shown how to use the trimmer to make the books clean and presentable. Using their new laptops, the translators were taught how to use templates to smooth the translation process and to aid in the cover design. The templates were designed to give each translation a consistent look and feel. Previously, each translator or church had a unique cover and layout, which was sometimes confusing. Each brother was also given step-by-step instructions on how to take the finished translations and upload them to the Hub database. For those without an internet connection, they were also shown how to burn CDs of the translations. These will then be mailed to the libraries to be uploaded and shared. By the end of the week, every translator had everything he needed to begin translating, and every library had a primed and set system to begin printing. Once the training sessions had been completed, the technical team boxed everything up, labeled what was to go where, and sent all the equipment home with the brothers. Since we left Tanzania in late January, the translators and librarians already completed a full cycle of translations to a printed book. In addition to the translators' efforts, the technical team also conducted a complete overhaul of the Evening Light Tabernacle sound system. The team brought new microphones, new cables, new wireless microphones. They updated the entire system and taught the sound people how best to set levels and maintain the system.